We're going to be doing breathing and silk reeling. So as I said, the breathing, you want to make sure that it's natural, just breathing in and out, or you can do deep breathing, breathing with your belly, sucking it in, and then letting it out through your nose. Nice, even, like deflating a tire. In and then out. So if that's uncomfortable, then go back to normal breathing. It's just a breathing exercise, so do what's comfortable for you, never force anything. And then the silk reeling is a Chen style Tai Chi Qigong, and there's a lot of movements in it, but it's very easy and methodical. And so you want to keep moving. There's some important things to consider. The feet have to be on the ground, and it's sort of like sucking up. As you go down, you sort of suck up your feet like that. And then the other thing is you want to keep your head level. So you want to do this. You want to try to stay as upward and level as possible. And shoulders, of course, here, hips here, and the ankles. There are several points to consider. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a little box, and so all the points go together with the head. And then in many instances, between the rib cage and the top of the pelvic bone, this area here, that's your waist. And so in many of these exercises, we keep the waist and the knees front, and we just turn very gently out the waist. And when you turn, you're also turning the spine, of course. So we want to make sure that you connect the top of the body with the bottom. And so that's why the feet have to be solid with the top. And so as we go through these exercises, we'll point these out again. So the whole idea is to have fun and just relax as much as you can through these exercises. Nobody's watching you. I'm not watching you. I can't see you. And so take it easy. And if some of these exercises, if you're not balancing too well, then hold on to something, and especially like the kicks, you may want to hold on to something. So let's go ahead and start. We always align the body, and we pretend there's a pole through our crown of our head down to the feet, and then where that sack of meat around the pole. And we're turning around, all this area is turning around that pole. And so that's what we're aligning. So we want to make sure that we're not leaning forward or sideways or anything like that. So we gently lower our knees just a hair, just so that they're not locked. And then we lift our foot up, balance, and then step out. And we make sure our knees are and the hips are forward. So that's how we align our body. What we're trying to do is find this area here, the dantian, the equilibrium center of our body's weight. And so when we find that, then we're able to move the whole body as one. So all these exercises we do today, you have to think as one exercise, one body doing the whole thing, not just an arm or an elbow or a wrist. You have to think of the whole body moving in unison. So let's do some breathing. Nice, easy breaths in. And slowly breathe out through the nose. We raise the hands over the head, breathe in. Don't hold your breath. And breathe out. In. And out. In. And out. Pivot. Breathe in. All the way to the crown. And out. Back to center. Breathe in and out. Pivot. In. In. And out. Arm extended. Breathe in. And out. Other side. In. And out. Back to center. In and out. In. And out. Over the head. In. And out. In. And out. In. And out. In. And out. in and out. And breathe naturally now. Step out. Hold the ball. Bring it up to chest level. And meditate for a few seconds. Spread your fingers out, opening the joints between each finger. Open the joints to your elbows. Open the joints to the shoulders, as though there's tension holding the ball. Lower your hands. Step in. Step out. Now we turn our head side to side. As we turn our head, the eyes first, and then the head follows. Then down, eyes up, eyes down. Breathe naturally. Back to center. And down to your chest. Semicircle. The other side. Back to center. Bring down the chi. And step in. Step out. Single shoulder. Keep the head level. Bring the hand down to the knee. And rotate as you turn. Gently lift the shoulder to rotate the spine. Make sure your hips are straight, turning at the waist. Reverse. You should feel your feet grabbing the floor. Step in. Step out. Make sure the knee is going like a hinge this way, not sideways. You ruin your knee if you go sideways. Just down and up. Just as the knee is made to perform. Nice and gentle. Reverse. Back to center. And close. Step out. Double shoulder. Reverse. Back to center. And close. Step out. One foot out. Loose fists. On this one, we're going to swing the fists. Rocking motion, swinging the fists down, up, and then gently turn to open. Back to center. The other side. And back to center. Step out. We're going to make a single circle up the center line. Notice I gently turn at the waist. My elbow is lower than the palm as I come out, making the top of the circle. My wrist turns, and when your wrist turns, the shoulder relaxes. Relax the shoulder, relax the elbow, relax the wrist. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step in. The other side. Feel that shoulder open. Think of all your joints opening, allowing the chi to flow. Feel the chi coming up from your feet, up to your shoulder, through your arm, into your hand. Back to center. And close. Single lazy dragon. This is called the bow and arrow stance, modified horse stance. Lazy dragon, the fingers gently come up towards your eyes. And then down and around. Turning your wrists. Look away. Step in. Try to get as close to your body as you can. that. And then step in. Step out. Double lazy dragon. Step in. Lazy about tying the coat. We're going to make 2 circles. 1 and 2. 1 and 2, like that. Now this hand comes down, and this hand's going to come up, and then around and make a figure 8. Big ball, turn. Try to enjoy the movements. Feel how it opens your chest. Feel the tendons and muscles just moving nice and slow, opening the joints. Step out. Next one is fold and unfold arms. One hand's going to come this way towards the top of the shoulder, and the other one is going to form a little spear. And as we turn, we're going to push out, and then open. Don't raise the shoulders. Step in. The other side. And step in. Out. Palms up and down the midline. If you get tired, just slow your movements down. That's all you have to do. Don't keep up. You don't have to. Just slow them down. Something like this. Reverse. Step in. Well, palms forward and out as we palms up, and we reach about shoulder height. We separate the palms, turn, and spread the palms out. Again, careful of the shoulders. Want to relax. Relax like you're flying. When you get to the top, come straight down to the sides of your thighs. Notice how you're gently turning that spine in all of these exercises. Back to center. The other side. Forward, palms up and out. Next one, we reverse. Let your foot sink into the ground, keeping your leg straight down. And back to center. Step out. Dropping arms, we make a circle. Arms come up to the shoulder now, and drop. Reverse. Center. Step out. Exercising the elbow. Back of the palm goes here, making a circle. And when you make the circle, it looks like a elbow is going in another circle. The joint up here is loose. Forward. Just let the palm roll. Reverse. I don't know if that's reverse or not. We did this way, now we have to go this way. And back to center, the other side. Forward. Reverse. And back to center. Double circles with the elbows forward. Reverse. Back to center. Step forward. Now we turn the wrist. Now remember, this is all one unit. So we're not doing this. You notice I'm not moving. So how do you turn the wrist? It's right here. You got to turn this area. It's like a wave. The wave turns the shoulder will turn the arm, and the arm will turn the wrist. reverse. Feel your feet gripping the ground as you turn out here. I know that's a hard one, and it sort of works this area here, which is you may or may not be used to. Now the double, again, we're doing this up or down motion. Reverse. And back to 7. Now we circle the hips. So pretend you're holding on to a little bar, and we're going to go in a circle holding that bar. So make sure you keep the fists at the same level or distance. And when you get to the top, relax. Gripping the bar tightly and then relaxing. Reverse. Back to center. Now we use the arms, sort of back and forth motion, as though you're pulling a rope. Now we form a circle and whip. All the energy is coming from your abdomen, not from your arms. So if you're whipping and using your arms, you need to use this area here. Back to center. Step forward. Rocking motion. Keep the leg straight. So don't do that. Straight and down. Loose fists. Extend one arm and back and forth. Back to center, the other side. Now, before we use the abdomen to turn the wrists, now we use the tailbone to turn the knees. The palms go over the knee, holding it in place. So we're not doing this. We're going to turn the tailbone in a circle. And you notice as I turn it, the knee is turning. So you shouldn't have any weight on the knee at all. You don't want to damage the knee. And then reverse. The knee is turning because the tailbone is making it turn. Back to center, the other side. Reverse. Back to center. Both knees. Reverse. Now we pivot the foot and come down gently. Back to center, the other side. I'm going to bring the knees down. Okay. Now we circle and kick. So we make a little circle and kick out sideways. Now we bring our wrist down. We gather and we shake. Again. One more time. Rise on your toes and gently fall down. Hands at the Datien. Relax. Make a small circle and increase the circles to the bottom of the rib cage, maybe about 12 circles. Just making the circles bigger and bigger. And when you get to 12, reverse, making the circles from big back to small. Drop your hands. Bend your knees just a hair. Stand in Wuji posture. Put your weight on your heels. Let the weight fall to the pelvic region. Move the weight down below the knees to the sides of the lower limbs, not to the knees. You may have to spread the knees out a bit. But you'll feel the weight going down here. Deep breath. Exhale. Back to center. Bring down 3 columns of chi.